his kid sat next to me, and after a couple of drinks, sipping and smoking, I guess he started crying the blues to me. Random dude. I don't know this dude from a can of paint. He started crying the blues to me, telling me how things not going right in his life and blah blah blah. And it felt like it was the end of the rope for him. So I go on and tell him, listen, man, every day that you wake up, man, it's, you got another opportunity at this thing, man. You get up in the morning, you in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? You get dressed for the game, you sit on the bench, man, and you wait to get in. You know what I'm saying? I done seen situations, man, with guys, like I said before, I've seen situations with guys, you know, shooting dope, man, stone cold dope fiends, man, run into the right situation, man, just by being there. They run into the right situation, and they able to change their whole, turn their whole situation around, and before you know it, they controlling the whole area, man. 1 week, 2 weeks time, they controlling the whole area, going from shooting dope to selling dope and getting crazy money. You know what I mean? I've seen it on all levels, man. I've been in situations, man, where I've gone into meetings, expecting for a certain turnout, only to be shit on in the meeting, and then walk out the door, and I run into a guy who got all the information that I need to turn my situation around. All the information that the guys inside the meeting wouldn't give me, to put me in a game. Just by walking out the door, I coincidentally bump into a dude, and we get to talking, and before you know it, he got all that same information. I tell people all the time, man. You got to be in the game, man. You got to wake up. You got to get dressed for the game. I see guys who sit around, going through depression, and they sit around, moping around, and they sit in the house, man. I said, listen, man, it ain't gonna happen in the house, man. By sitting around in the house, man, you're not even dressed for the game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I look at this thing like whatever dilemma you're going through, it's like the quicksand, right? And as long as you're moving, and as long as you're working on top of that quicksand, you know what I'm saying? You on top of the quicksand. But as soon as you stop moving, as soon as you stop working, man, you sink to the bottom, man. I tell people all the time, man, it's like I look at life like a chessboard, right? And whether you believe in, God, or you believe in Scientology, or you believe in, the way the stars align, the universe, just look at all of us as, we all on one big chessboard, right? And these pieces are being moved, right? You know what I'm saying? Me and you could be sitting here talking, and this guy that's sitting next to me on this end can walk to the bathroom, and another person sitting in place, and this person right here has the ability, has the information or the ability to change my life, man. And just through conversation, you gain information that you wouldn't have had as a dude would have never got up and went to the bathroom, man. I look at all of us as pieces on the board, man, and the pieces are being moved like that, man. So but the bottom line is you got to be present, man. You got to be in the game, and you got to make yourself available for whatever move's gonna come your way, man. Sitting around, sulking in depression, and alienate yourself from the world. That's not being present for the game, man. You got to get dressed for the game. You got to get up every day. You got to put that work in, man, and you got to be available for anything that's gonna come your way.